It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Giants and the Browns, and it comes your way next.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on a...
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. Off we go from Cleveland. Pierre Strong on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Brian Burns with the sack, and that's exactly the type of play the Giants envisioned when they traded for him from Carolina back in March. Only 8 sacks a season ago, and the question was that production indicative of him as a player or more of his surroundings? But either way, he's picked up right where he left off, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the entire league.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Browns offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Second down throw for Jameis. Backs to the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Winston. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Winston looking to throw. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10, and here comes Ford. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now a handoff to Ford. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Winston. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
David Njoku with a nice catch, and I don't know if he gets enough credit, Mike, for just how good he has been for the Cleveland Browns. Made his first Pro Bowl last year. It just seems that every year, regardless of the situation at quarterback, Njoku just gets better and better and better.
On the ground, this is Ford. He is in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Throw it. Lock. Connects with his big tight end, Manhurts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Locke. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Lock to throw on 1st and 10. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's Locke to throw. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9. Now Locke. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. Open man, and that's Tillman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, Winston. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In
trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's 4. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll have a yard or two up to about the 16. 2nd down and 8. Locke to throw. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, They turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Locke. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Locke to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Tracy. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. On 2nd down, Winston. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run once more with Ford. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Winston. Here's a screen set up for 4. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Block working out of the pistol. That's caught left side by Bellinger.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Locked to throw on first down. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 34. On first down is Locke. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
A second down throw for Jameis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, a give to Ford. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now whistles Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense. Still second down.
Throwing on second down, Winston. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Giants are gonna get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's Locke. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Locke to throw on 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. This one is caught by Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Walk out of the shotgun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Locke to throw. Connects with his big tight end, Manhertz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throw it. Locke. Pass pulled in by Tracy. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Locke. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Winston. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half.
With the score from 17, Giants 13.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The second half straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico
Third
and
quarter
Greg
set
Olsen.
to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense and Drew Lock getting set for their next drive. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Lock. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lock to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Lock. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Oh, yeah. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's 4. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Deonte Banks comes up to make the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Winston. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 2nd down, Winston. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A throw on the move is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Lock to throw on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A second down throw for Locke. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. Locke to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A carry here for Tracy. He'll manage only a couple. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Oh, short gain there to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Jameis. That is intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. 2nd primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Note the start time, 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. 2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slayton is the man in motion. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Crochet to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
1st and 10. Tillman, the man in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
On the handoff, Ford. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping.
Into space. And he will score. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw is Locke. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Walk out of the shotgun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball down.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down. And now here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing, Jameis. Open man, and that's Tillman. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Winston will work out of the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, it's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and receiver Darius Slayton get to go to work again. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. On play action. Locke. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. Locke working out of the pistol. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's Locke. Back to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Tight end going in motion here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Locke. Pass pulled in by Tracy.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he will have a Giants, and he's going to have the Jets.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On second down, Locke. And that ball incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Throwing on second down, Locke. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Locke to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try to run this one in. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarter...
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Tillman, the man in motion. He'll open his drive on the ground with 4. he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety.
Well, you do not see that very often. From that area of the field thinking going forward, not that far backward, a shocking safety for the defense.
It is shocking, Mike, and to be frank, it just can't happen. I mean, you just can't go backwards in this point of the field, and not only do you lose the yardage, but you give the defense an easy opportunity to capitalize with the 2 points.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Here's 1st and 10. Throw it. Lock. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. And they're going to do that with excellent field position. Here's 1st and 10. They give it, and it's 4. He'll be stopped, just a short gain, down to the 30. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Up the middle. Here's 4. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate, no challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline.
Previous play
All
is under
second
review.
looks will come from replay. And I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Tillman, the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's 4. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down. Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one online, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That one on the former number 7 overall pick back in 2022, Evan Neal. Lock. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it, 1st and 10. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.